What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in and watching and listening. God bless you all. I appreciate your appreciation of my never-ending ramblings and rants about the state of affairs of this dimension that we currently inhabit. So, in this video, we're gonna discuss an aspect of the character that we find ourselves in, called the vehicle, called the human body, and sort of like, how do I stay shredded, right? Like, how do I stay shredded all year round? You know, because I'm shredded all year round. I got, like, you punch me here in here right now, like you're gonna face, you're gonna hurt your hands because there's some rocks here, okay? And how do I stay shredded all year round? Like, I mean, I'm shredded all year round, and I do it effortlessly, and I do it easily, and I don't have to think about it anymore. That's what's beautiful. I don't have to think about being shredded. I don't have to think about being in shape. It's there now. I even take it for granted. I take for granted. I know a lot of people want to get abs and stuff. I take it for granted that I actually have those abs and I have this really fit body. And that's because I'm gonna tell you guys why that happens and why it's just become like another part of my life. I don't have to think about it. I don't watch my macros. I don't watch my food. I don't watch nothing. Well, I eat healthy food, but I mean, I don't watch like calories. I don't stress about any of it. I'm shredded always. Okay. Now, after this intro of bragging, okay, let's give you guys some actual things that can help you. Number one, I've gotten in the habit of hating and despising the feeling of being full. I've actually rewired my brain and my, like, everything else, like my gut brain and my brain here, to hate the feeling of being full. Hate it. I fucking hate it with passion. Before, I used to love it, right? I want to get full. I want to fucking get full, right? And then just kind of lay down, right? That's nice. That's very lucrative. Not gonna lie. But I sort of rewired my thinking into hating that feeling simply because it takes away from my performance in life. Meaning, when I'm fucking full and I'm like laying on my couch or something, well, that is time that I could be using to write my book. That is time I can be using to make videos. That is time I could be using to interact with people in my life. And because I've chosen to gratify my taste senses, my taste sense and my fullness sense, I've just taken away from that. And so I actually started to hate it, because I'm like, now it's midday and I ate this big meal and fuck, like, I wanted to do so much today, but now I'm like knocked out for the next 2 hours. You know, I'm like, I start to hate that feeling, because I want to be light. I want to be on my feet the whole day, from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed. And I want to be doing so many things. And so I chose, hey, if I want to be doing so many things with my life, you know, then I gotta choose this staying light. It's just for convenience, really. It's just for my convenience. It's for my lifestyle. I gotta stay light. I can't get full and just get knocked out. I don't want that anymore. I don't want that anymore. So I started to hate that feeling, okay? And so eventually, I got into a point where I eat a little bit. You know, I eat until I'm no longer hungry, and I'm good. If you can get yourself to be in that state where you eat, oh, I'm no longer hungry, okay, just that's it, I'm good, right? And then you go on about your day, because I mean, you're light, your insulin level is not spiking up like crazy, your digestive system is not like, oh fuck, I got so much food, dude, just chill the fuck out, okay? Just go lay on the couch. How is that? Lay on the couch will give you some brain fog and a little bit of headache. Go lay on the couch and let me take the next couple of hours to deal with this shit. I don't want to do that anymore. So, you know, I just started to eat until I'm no longer hungry, you know. So I'm done my meal and I'm like, all right, let's go fucking work out, or let's go write my book, let's go make videos. Because I'm light. I'm not feeling fucking knocked out and brain fogged. So that's the number one secret as to how I stay shredded all year round. is this very important factor. It's this very important point. It's this very important thing to consider, this very important habit. You have to rewire yourself, right? Right now, if you're struggling with that, you're rewired to crave and love that feeling of getting full. And that's not far from nature. And I'll tell you why. We usually fasted for long periods of times, not by choice, but because there was no food. Hunter-gatherers, which is like literally more than 95% of human existence. We sometimes didn't have food for days. But as soon as we got our hands and mouths on some food, we fucked shit up because we don't know when the next meal is gonna come from. We don't know. So we fucked ourselves up. Like you would eat, right? And then obviously you've finally found your food and you're okay now. You can relax and you can fucking get knocked out, right? You haven't had food for like maybe 2 days. And so we evolved to sort of want to be full and crave that. But that is no longer necessary because you have food, I have food, everybody has food, at least if you're living in the Western world. You have food, most people do. The vast majority of people, you have food. You have, food is available. And all you have to do is go to the supermarket and get it. So we no longer have to fucking shove ourselves and get full. Because you know what? You can go 3 hours from now and open your fridge or go to the next supermarket next to you and you can get your next meal. Right? It's simple. It's simple, right? It's so simple. So we don't need to get full. We need to get blasted anymore. Just eat till you're no longer hungry. And then you can 3-4 hours later, eat again until you're no longer hungry. And just make that a lifestyle. Make it a habit. And I guarantee you, you will lose weight. And you'll feel great. And you'll feel light. And you'll stay shredded all year round. If you can get yourself to the shredded phase. And then keep adopting that. Now, the second part of this, I eat very healthy. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgustingly healthy. And I only treat myself once a month. I'll like maybe go out for sushi or something or whatever. Like it's like once a month, maybe twice a month. And even when I treat myself, quote unquote, it's like it's minor. Like it's not like a major thing. And so when you combine eating healthy, like eating like a nun, right? Somebody used that term in the comments before. He's like, you don't have to eat like a nun. And I just cracked up and it just stuck in my mind. But I kind of eat like a nun. So combine eating like a nun with eating until you're no longer hungry, not until you're full, and you get a winning formula. That is the winning formula for staying shredded all year round. Actually, there's a third point. It's like a Illuminati shit, right? So this is the Illuminati way to stay shredded. We have number 1 point: eat until you're no longer hungry, and just get rid of that desire to be full all the time. Brainwash yourself or whatever you need to do to say I fucking hate being full because it's distracting me from doing other shit that I want to do. Number 2. Eating like a nun. In other words, eating healthy food, like healthy, wholesome, non-processed, natural food to the best of your ability. It's hard eating these days with the way they make food. Now, we got this point here, to complete the Illuminati triad. And the reason why I stay shredded all year round is I have a very active lifestyle. I don't have a car. And I have to go everywhere. I have to move everywhere. Whatever I wanted to do. If I wanted to fart, I have to move. I have to move the blanket out and fart because I live in a small room and I can like suffocate myself under the blanket. So even when I have to fart, I have to move the blanket and fart. But the point I'm trying to make is I move everywhere. If I have to get groceries, I go move, I get it, I carry it, I walk around with it. If I have to do my laundry, we don't have a laundry thing here. So I have to carry the laundry and actually like go take a bus, walk to the laundry place, do the laundry. If I have to go to the gym, yeah, I'm walking. Everywhere I'm walking. It's an active lifestyle and it's not the gym. I don't have to go to the gym to stay shredded. I don't have to. It's not the gym that makes me, the gym makes me have like a big chest. like, decent looking arms, okay? The gym makes me do some cool gymnastic shit. That's what the gym makes me do. But it's not responsible for my shreddedness. What is responsible for my shreddedness is, like we talked about the first 2 points, and having a very active lifestyle. To the point where when I'm writing my book on my laptop, I don't even have a ghetto standing desk anymore. I just use the foam roller. I put the foam roller on top of the desk that I have here, and I put the laptop on top of the foam roller, and I write while I'm standing. Because I just gotten in the habit of being active, of being, moving all the time. Even the part-time job that I have in a coffee shop, I'm always moving, right? So that's the third point. And this is, guys, this is how I stay shredded all year round. I do not have to worry about my macros. I don't have to worry about calories, how much calories I'm consuming. I don't have to worry about how many steps I'm walking. I don't have to worry about that. There's no energy being involved here trying to stay shredded. It just is. And I think it's kind of natural for a human to stay shredded, because a human body is designed for movement. It is designed to go long periods of time with no food. It is designed to be efficient with the way it takes food and uses it for energy, but again, advertising companies and their advertising agencies have convinced us that we need a lot of calories and we need a lot of food. We don't actually. Your body is very efficient at taking not a whole lot of food and making the most out of it. And even like I love watching hunter-gatherer documentaries, people going living with hunter-gatherer tribes, and they all report, we are surprised of how little food these people eat, and yet how healthy and vibrant and energetic and alive they are. They're like, we're always surprised, because in the Western diet, but not just the Western, like, I mean, I lived in the Middle East, the obesity there is crazy. And we're just like programmed, eat, right? Eat. It's like, you don't actually need to eat that much. You don't. So if you just eat until you're no longer hungry, and then you eat healthy food like a nun, okay, then you're gonna be shredded all year round. And that requires somewhat of an upward battle, because there's so many distractions in this world that we live in. Like, you walk into a grocery store and the first thing you see, is like pies, and they put it at the front, right? All the delicious shit. Like, oh, we have sales on pie. Oh, we have sales on cakes, and it's like, fuck, that looks so good. Looks so good. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta do this to me? And then, you're leaving the counter, you've somehow managed to go and only get like the healthiest shit. And now you're leaving, and now, like, you're waiting in line, and then you're looking beside you, and there's this delicious chunky bar. I love chunky bars. A delicious chunky bar waiting for you, and it's on sale. Instead of it being $1.39, it's 88 cents. And you're looking at this thing, and you're like, fuck. Oh my God, and you like start getting a hard on too, You're like, oh, I want you, and like that the chunky bar like starts to take off its clothes and starts like seducing you, and then you're like, fuck, I want you so bad. And then if you're someone who has high level of self-control, and you turn that baby down, right? And you say, no, let's just stick with the lettuce, let's stick with the spinach, let's stick with the blueberries, you go on about your day. But eventually, over time, that becomes a habit. It's a habit. For me now, it's a habit to eat healthy. It's a habit. In fact, my stomach gets all upset and shit if I start to put unhealthy food in there. I think it just gets more sensitive. So it starts getting all upset and shit. Like, I start to feel it right away. Because I also feel the amazing benefits of healthy eating, like on my body, on my mind, on the way I am. It's amazing. So, that's it. That's the triad. So just to, again, Saeed confirmed Illuminati. First thing first, eat until you're no longer hungry. Second of all, eat like a nun. Third of all, move. That's it. I love you guys. I love every single one of you. Happy shredding. And as always, don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.